Hey, welcome back to the Chicken Coop. I'm here, super_chicken 1986. It's the same as my Twitch handle. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me personally when I go live, follow me there. Hit the bell so you know when I go live on Twitch, and grab the bell so you can keep up with my updates on here on YouTube. So I want to talk a little bit about today about a few things. Obviously, we're here to raise awareness for anxiety and depression. And that's very important in our day and age, especially in men who, are told, you don't need to talk about it. It's not important. It makes you weak to talk about it. That's not okay. I feel that's why we have a high suicide rate. And I know that's a touchy subject, but honestly, think about it for a second. It's a real thing. So, we want to talk about that and how it's okay to talk about it, whether it be go to counseling, whether it be you're talking to a friend, whether, some sort of outreach to help you cope with whatever it is you're dealing with, because you shouldn't have to hold that in because it will eat you alive. So, I see a grief counselor 2-3 times a month, and we talk about all sorts of different things in my aspects of life, whether it be nutrition, whether it be I'm having a rough week, my depression's really bad, my anxiety's really bad, whatever it may be. So that's something that's important to me. And I hope that, if you have any questions on that, you can, reach out. I don't mind talking. I'm an open book. I'll share, anything. So what we want to do here is I want to tell you a story. And if some of you may have heard this already, it's called The Grief Dragon. So when something traumatic happens in your life, this little egg, right, hatches. And it's spraying fire all over the place because it's this little dragon. And, you don't know what to do to stop it. And it's just burning up everything in your wake. And you're just feeling a wave of emotion, all sorts of crazy thoughts. Like, you don't know what to do here or there. Eventually, as babies do, it goes to sleep. Now, that could be for a day or two or, a few hours. But it wakes back up. And the same thing that had just happened happens again. Now, it may not be as long as of time, but it's still going to happen. Now, I've been dealing with my anxiety and depression for a year, so my grief dragon, I would say, sleeps longer. It was recently awakened this weekend with something that occurred in my life, which, that's for another topic. But so I wanted to, talk a little bit about that. And how I've coped with that is, with my counselors, we have a box. And with that box, we put stuff in that box and, let it open when we want it to open. We kind of take a box and you make the box out of whatever material you want. Mine's this big metal box. And if it starts to creep open on its own, I'm like, nope, you need to go back in the box. I don't want to deal with that right now. I'll deal with that on my own time. So that is one way that I've learned to cope with it. Another way is kind of making yourself a happy place to kind of help you, through. It can be real, it can be fake, it could be whatever. You can, have whoever you want there. You can have food there. That's fine. But honestly, through all of this, the best thing I can say is like a counselor through, medical counselor, or however you want to look at it, can help you. So I wanted to, focus on that today, and also that dragon. And, we're going to try to help each other out and help each other train each other's dragon. So I definitely want to thank you guys for your time today. There'll be links in the description down below for my Discord. There'll be links in the description down below for my Twitter. And I will leave a link down below for my Twitch. I do want to thank you guys for your time today. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking the time to listen.